Money change friendship dynamics.
I think so.
In what way?
Some
Like in which way?
Because there's a lot. It's
a lot of different
Right, it's a
dynamics.
lot of different dynamics. Is it when one nigga start getting money and another nigga don't? Is it when both of y'all start getting money and you start to see a change? Is it when he's getting money and you not? What's the dynamic?
The dynamics of money changes the dynamic a lot of times because
And it switch up.
if you got somebody who is dependent on you, you know, they got a loyalty sometimes just because they dependent. Now, if both of y'all get some money, then they might not have to have that same loyalty, and they're now
The whole dynamic changes.
Vibe-
Now,
vibe
and
switch.
that
The dynamic
dynamic
of
is
friendship.
the person that was once the person that had the money. Are they happy for that person now that doesn't need them as much anymore?
What you mean? Say that again.
You see how Fab
It's
said
like now two niggas getting money now.
one person might have been dependent on one person, right?
Right.
Now, other niggas start getting some money. That can cause the dynamic to change, but it can cause it to change for the better or for the worse, depending on how the nigga that's taking it. Because most people like
It
they
depend.
want
It depend the person. Some
Yeah.
niggas like to see they nigga get money, or they little man come up, or they
100%.
they
It's-
brother get a back. Like
some
you know
people
what I
don't
mean?
want to see you doing
It
better than
depends
them.
It depends the person.
I think that's based on the person, because you got some niggas that want to be the one that got all the bread and don't want and want to have to be the one. To,
That's a fact.
But then you got niggas that want everybody around them to be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
In nice cars, living in nice cribs,
Yep.
pockets is right, family taken care of. Like,
Yep.
Sometimes
it depends on the nigga.
Sometimes the dependent nigga get money and now he start acting a little different too. Like he wasn't dependent
On you
the
before he
situation.
got the bread. That's a
and
fact.
they'll change up too. So it's
100%.
all different type of dynamics. I think.
I think money bring the real you out though. Like whoever you was or whoever you made up in your mind you was or whatever, your attitude, whoever you really are.
it
Because
definitely-
being broke, you might gotta play a certain way. You know what I mean? Certain rooms because you pop.
I hate that. though.
Once you know you got what you need and can move how you want to move, that's the real you. So however you talk to people, however you
that's the
deal with
money.
people.
Yeah, I don't like
think
that
it's the
because I
bread,
feel
bro.
like you only
That's
in that
right.
you only talking like that. you
'Cause you got
only
one.
like that
So
because you
is it-
up.
That's the real you, though.
It's the
That's the-
same
no,
money
but it's
doesn't
not.
change.
That's the money
not
you.
really the real you.
money you.
But so it's the same.
You wouldn't be talking like that
money-
if you ain't have it.
Money doesn't change you. True,
Is the money doesn't
Money
change
does
you?
change you.
it does.
I think it does.
All right, does it change you no matter what, or does it change things around you?
It definitely changes around.
I think it changes
people.
you and the
It
things
changed
around you.
I think it
Right.
changed you.
I think it changes everything.
And it changes.
And you would say that for everyone.
That
right?
it changes
Yup.
people's perspective of you.
Because even if you don't change as a person, it could change your environment. It could change how people look at you. It could change the way you move.
And that's what I mean.
All of those things is all
that's
changing.
It's gonna change
it's not,
something,
it don't
yeah.
have to be like, oh, it made me this a piece of shit person. It could just be how the world changes around you. Everything is gonna change. I'm gonna
switch
move
up.
a certain way. I'm gonna get a certain stripper. You know what I'm saying?
See, it wasn't me.
But he
That
said
was
what
not-
he-
That's
that
a
was
factual
not-
thing. That's
He
So
talking
it's when a
about
nigga
what he
from
would- that's
when
the-
a
that's
nigga
the
from
difference,
Brooklyn
though.
say when a nigga from Brooklyn say
It's
it's a
something
slide, right?
different.
You moving the goalpost.
Yo, don't
bro.
try to
That's what I'm saying.
divide us.
Brooklyn
Jim,
niggas
Jim,
moving the
Jim.
goalposts and shit
Jim,
like
don't
that.
try to
Like,
divide us.
He said what he would do.
yeah, and you heard what he
It just so happens that me and him share some of the same
Oh,
similarities.
so when I
Wow.
you see
That's
you see how they moving the goalposts? That's
Wow.
that's how the whole
no,
this
no. So you shame.
I shamed what?
You shame those communities.
How?
You do. It's not the first time. either.
How?
I
I
don't
was
want
a
to-
big
I
participant
don't
of
wanna
those
see you-
communities
I
at
don't
one
wanna see
time,
you-
brother.
Huh?
I was a big participant in those communities at one time before. Bro.
Right, but ever since you done moved up, you got different. You changed, money, nigga.
You got
That's
different.
what happened. You got different, and that's exactly what we talking about. Jim Jones act funny now. He don't even show no love no more. That's what they talking about right there. You changed, nigga. Money, exactly. Straight up, man. If a song goes viral but you don't get paid directly, is the exposure good enough? Is the exposure good enough, or you just need to get?
If you know how to hustle it, if you know the record you got,
Yeah, if you got a hit record,
you should know how to go.
you should be able to make a lot of money off that record without collecting any money from the sales of it.
Right. If you got hustle,
If you got hustle and bustle, shows,
They playing your song
merch,
everywhere, you should be getting the bag.
You should be able to
everything,
leverage
you should-
that.
You should be able to leverage that in a big way, and moving forward, it should move you into a bigger deal or a different situation if you're
Right.
smart and shit like that.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Right. I mean, listen, sometimes the opportunity is not the money. It's the
100%.
opportunity.
Opportunity is way bigger than money. I say that
Yeah.
all the time. What you think, Spiz?
I think, yeah, they just gotta know how to hustle. I think in the times we in now, anybody can turn nothing into something in a sense, because the social media platforms could do it for you. They could turn something that you just was playing around doing. You was just Julio.
Right.
I just want
Right.
to Don Julio, and then it's just you know
Pause.
it just turns
It be lit.
things into.
I ain't gonna lie though. That was.
He caught that.
playing that shit in the
And he
club.
made a couple dollars.
I don't know what happened to
I don't know
him.
how much money he made, but he made some money.
I don't know where he at right now.
You got a couple dollars off that.
But
for sure.
I listen.
And he had niggas.
Bugging off
Yeah,
that.
this shit here.
Don
is-
Julio
and listen,
stock definitely went up.
He had the chain with the little.
Yeah. They stock went up.
We was outside. That was.
I hope he got a
this
check
past
from them because he
I
definitely gave
hope
them
he
the
did.
super commercial.
Yeah, I hope he did.
Did
I
they
heard,
send him
I heard they gave him that chain though. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's
They
true.
gave him
The
the,
chain
they gave him the
was-
little Dons.
The chain was a
little Dawn
bottle,
shit. Yeah,
a
it was
bottle
a
of a real
little
Dawn,
Dawn.
of
It was a
real
bottle-
Dawn.
yeah, it was a bottle.
chain from the jewelry. It wasn't a
What?
chain from the jeweler.
No, but they said they got it from Don Julio. Gave him a little Don Julio chain. It was a little bottle.
I hope he got more than that.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
Don
pray
Julio
he got
had
more than
some of that summer, boy.
That was crazy. It was the fake Don Julio.
It
It
was
was whatever
fake- it
was
Don
fake
Julio.
You
Don.
didn't see them shits
It
where it
was
had like
fake Don.
videos
That's
on
how-
the
that's
block,
how on
and it was
fire
how many
Don was.
Don
how many
bottles was
bottles
on-
that
yeah.
they finished in the
Some
summer.
blocks was
You seen
retarded.
that?
I
Like,
didn't see that.
What summer was that? Was that 2024?
That was 25.
That was 25. 24 and 25.
That was the last two summers.
The last two summers back to back. They out here like
Last
a
two summers. 24 was like.
Bro, they used to have these
Julio.
shits lined up on
No,
a
I'm talking about
block.
the song.
It'd
Got
be
The
this
song
shit
came out
like
what?
150
That
bottles.
was 25.
24.
24? You sure?
Or
Yeah.
I
top
think it was
of
both of the
25.
years though. Yeah, I might
I
be
think-
right.
I
24 and
feel like-
25 this
yeah.
summer.
He
It might have been like winter 24 going into 20. I don't know when it dropped, but
He
that
did
that
that.
was.
When I think of that song, I think of I think of a dark
Strip club?
spot. It's some shit that you had me in.
Where I had you at?
in Harlem, whatever that was. Shit like a bodega. It's like a store on the
that-
outside.
They dubbed it. It's
Yeah,
over.
that's a dub for
over?
that.
Yeah, it's over. They dubbed
Oh
it.
my
That was the,
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
Shit on 116th
They
Street.
dubbed
wherever
it.
it was at. That shit that look like a store.
116th and
dubbed
Park.
it.
Oh yeah, I had a time in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
100%. Julio.
That was a strip club too.
That was a spot, man.
I'm just saying what it was.